that?
He has all that weed, so.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Psych ward might take him in there.
What? What? Just because Darkrai wants to massage your pig? Your pigs need massaged. Why do you think bacon's so delicious?
Bacon is delicious.
Yeah, this is going to be a really weird intro for people when they start to listen to the show. They're like, what the fuck are they talking about? Until they hear the end of the episode and go, oh, what a bunch of psychopaths.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is going to be interesting here on Wednesday, or I don't know. I listened to it before Thursday. No, I need to listen before Wednesday this time. Never mind. I got to do the Podcast Central article this week, so my due date is Wednesday. So I get to you guys on Wednesday.
So that's when your pigs will be massaged, right? Hannah, your pig massage is rescinded because you made fun of Darkrai, and he's offended.
Shit.
So it was me and a glass of water. And Hannah, are you familiar with a glass of water?
Lots of them. You're supposed to drink 8 glasses of water a day.
Well, keep in mind, this wasn't no tap water. This was Fiji water, and it was in a glass. So I was at a pretty schwanky establishment.
Voss water is better.
Yeah.
We're sponsored by Voss.
I don't know what that is, but sure, aim for the stars, I guess. So it was me and this glass of water. It was provided to me courtesy of a philanthropist of sorts. Like, he's a very rich man who had an interest in prehistoric animals, and even though his helicopter completely ruined a dig site, but that's beside the point. But we was touring his island getaway in a flamboyant Jeep. What?
Did you see? I thought you said dick side.
Okay. So
super confused. Okay, continue.
Sorry. So the Jeep at a certain point stops moving, and ever so closely you start hearing a thoom, thoom, and the water shakes ever so slightly before I happen to look out the window to the left of me, and Tyrantrum is there with his eyeball, he stares, looking into my very soul. He roared with the vicious violentness of a monstrous beast, and life finds a way. Hey everybody, welcome to this show, Pokemon After Dark Rye. It's me, Bret, the forever inadequate, and I'm your host. But with my co-host, she's got the most. I've been drinking. Her name's Hannah. Hannah, say hi.
Hannah, say hi.
Hannah, say hi. And also joining us, he is a monstrous ogre of the interwebs. He stomps on fools like it's his job, and business is booming. It's Mikey from Pokemon Crossroads. Mikey, say hi.
Roar. That's hi in dinosaur.
That's appropriate. Mikey, can you give us a quick rundown real quick? I find like doing some plugs at the beginning is good before they get tired of my voice and they turn it off. So let's talk about Pokemon Crossroads a little bit.
All right, cool. What do you want me to say about it?
Like, just say what it is for the peoples that don't know. Like my mom.
Explain it like we're 5.
Hi, Bret's mom. So Pokemon Crossroads is a fan site, you could say. Our main purpose is to display fan work such as podcasters. That's how I know you guys. We got fan art. We have comics. The comics is great too. I have somebody in charge who takes care of the comics for me each week. Kind of like the podcast Central that we run, but with comics instead. We do news, so we kind of late on news, like by an hour every time. But you're not coming to us for the news unless you really like our news, our side of doing news. But we just did a fan site here for you guys to look at and enjoy fan art and podcasts. We just
Yeah.
got done with.
Oh, go ahead, bub.
Yeah, we just got done with the Pokemon Podcast Appreciation Month, which you guys took part of with the roundtable discussion that we did with the best answers.
Thank you very much. Yeah, reading that, I realized, holy shit, people are giving real answers. I feel like we dropped the ball.
That's what you get with us. We're raw, and we have no idea what we're doing.
We're like a deadly, well-oiled machine gun that misfires and blows up right in your face.
Oh man, yeah, I was thinking at some of the others, like they wrote me like giant paragraphs, and oh shoot, I need to like find ways to make smaller paragraphs. Everything's like break it up. It's kind of like when you teach people how to write, and you teach them at paragraphs and make sure that you don't have like two different main ideas in there. I'm not an English teacher, but I know enough about it to teach it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you know, the way that I came at it was I am just a heightened personality that's meant to entertain. My pain brings pleasure.
It's a brain.
Pleasure. God damn it, I can't talk. My pain brings pleasure. Like, it's like I'm Santa Claus, but instead of giving gifts, like, people get to kick the shit out of me whenever I come into their homes once a year. So, people pop on this podcast once a year, kick the shit out of me on Twitter, and they have a nice time. That's my job.
That's why Bret and I have to record remotely from each other because I have a restraining order.
Against who? Me?
Yeah, because you broke into my home dressed as Santa.
That was for our other show. Listen to Let's Die, everyone. The comedy survival comedy evolved. That was for that show, okay, and that was not me. That was the Santa Claus, okay.
Oh, no wonder he just left me a bunch of coal.
If you say his name too many times, he will make an appearance.
Santa Claus. Listen
here, Mikey! Listen to Let's Die and go to Pokemon Crossroads.com or Santa's gonna fuck your mothers! Santa! Santa, get the fuck out of here! You're done! You're canceled, you're inappropriate, you're awful and mean! Fuck you! He's gone. Guys, don't worry about that. He's gone. So, hey, check out PokemonCrossroads.com. Check out our other show, Let's Die. Full of plugs today. Let's, before we go on any further, I need to first bring up our charity campaign for the Best Friends Animal Society. We finished and we raised $410. So thank you all so much for helping us out with that and taking part. It means a lot to us. And that includes the money, I think, I don't have the exact number for that, but it was over $100 for like matching for like merch and stuff like that. So appreciate everyone that helped us out with that. It really means a lot. Check them out.
Yeah, congrats on that. I know I promoted that on Crossroads as well, and I donated some cash as well to help out.
Thank you.
Oh, that was you. I was wondering who that person was. I was like, oh, who's this random person? Because with most of the people, I recognized who they were in relation to the show or how they relate to the show because I've had some contact with them. But there was one name that I'm like, who exactly is that person? Good question. So it could only have been you.
All right.
So thank you so much for that.
Yep.
Hey, Dragon Week, how did we do in Pokemon Go? Mikey, do you play Dragon? Or do you play... Yeah, Mikey, do you play with dragons? Do you imagine them?
Yeah, sometimes I imagine them. Sometimes they talk back, but we don't say too much about that.
Yeah, you can't let the secret out, or else it ceases to be.
Oh, no, you can't. But yeah, I play Pokemon Go. I've usually, ever since... I know my birthday was last Friday. I caught myself a shiny Dratini. I mean, I already had one already, but catching the other one on my birthday felt special. And then...
Happy birthday, man. Congratulations.
Thanks. Another year on this earth, another year for me to do something good and not die that so fast. But, I also caught a shiny Glucoza on the leisure hour that day, too.
Oh,
on that Wednesday.
Awesome. That's a hard shiny to beat, for sure.
It is. It's
Yeah.
really good too.
Yeah, Hannah, how'd you do?
She did not get a shiny.
Did you just
I can
put
tell.
it?
I did not. I don't think I did. No, I didn't get anything good. I thought it was kind of a bust. I only saw like literally 2 Gibbles the entire week. Neither one of them were shiny, and the stats were horrible on them. I expected a little more. I don't know.
Is there more dragons?
Yeah, like, and I didn't see one shiny Dratini. I have one, but I wouldn't have cared to have another one. But yeah, I was a little bummed.
Well,
So,
here lately, you've been getting a lot of those repeat shinies, haven't you?
yeah, so yeah. Oh, so we did have shinies, didn't we? So yeah, basically all my shinies this past week were repeats of everything I've already had. Hold on, let me pull up my Pokemon list. Brett, do you remember what they were off the top of my head?
What, the
Off the top-
shinies that you had?
Yeah,
That's not my job.
yes it is.
Here, while you look it
Exactly.
up, I can see
Okay,
how I did.
so I got a shiny Skarmory,
That was your second.
a shiny Executor, the
That's your second.
long-necked one,
Yeah,
Executor.
Alolan.
and no, that first and second, and I didn't. That was it. I just had the 2.
Shall I go?
Yes.
I saw 8 Gibbles. Caught them all. I saw... I got no shinies. I saw no Dinos. I did catch 2 Rayquazas. One of them was shiny. It was my second shiny Rayquaza. And then to this morning, actually, during Enigma Week, which we'll get into Enigma Week really soon, but it's really weird. There was a random wild Dino that was in the 90 percentile, like 3 stars and decent CP. I was shocked. Absolutely shocked to see that in the wild.
Yeah, that is an enigma now because he was supposed to be gone on Friday, but
yeah, well, actually, the weather was foggy here this morning, so dragon types, I guess, spawn more frequently with that. So it just had to have been like super duper lucky, and I'll take it.
You gotta be lucky to get a Dino because those were apparently super rare during Dragon Week.
Yeah,
Now,
I know.
but
I didn't see a single one.
I didn't see a single one either.
Besides the what is it called? The special research. Yeah, that's the only Dinos I saw during the week, and I pinned out both of those for the candy.
Yeah, ditto. During Dragon Week, I also caught a shiny Ghastly, in addition to the shiny Rayquaza, and a shiny Trapinch. And then getting into Enigma Week, I caught a shiny Staryu. A shiny Mareep was today, and then I caught 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19 Magikarps. That was for Community Day. Hannah, or how'd you do for Community Day? We're going to go backwards here.
I had 14 shiny Magikarps. I
Very
had
good.
no perfects. One shiny was a 3-star, and it was almost a 4-star. And then I got no perfects, but
That's okay.
I did pretty good. I stayed
Mikey?
home and did it.
Let me check. I opened the app right now to double check right now. Magic. I'm gonna put shiny since it was one of the recent ones. 1, 2, 5 shiny Magikarps.
Very nice.
Yeah, I mean I didn't play the whole time. Most of my daytime hours on my weekends I spent working at a house I bought, so I only played maybe for an hour total. But I was able to finish the that dollar research that you could pay for.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I did that. I thought that was pretty cool. I like that it gave you the extra candies. I thought the $1 was worth it.
I find it worth it because it makes sure that you take part in Community Day. Because I know that last time I forgot about it until I remember. Oh wait, I paid for something. Let me go ahead and make due on that before I use $1.
Right.
I think it depends on what the Community Day Pokemon is. Like, I have not felt compelled to do it yet. Like with Abra, I just didn't feel the need to do it. With this one, I didn't feel the need to do it really. I don't even remember what the last Community Day was. That's how my brain is fried completely and totally. But I
It's
know I didn't do
ghastly.
it. It was ghastly. Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
didn't feel like doing it for ghastly either. So I think it just depends. Like, if it was, I don't know, a Gibble or an Axew or Community Day, like in the vein of like a Dratini or, something like that, where it's not something that I already have a ton of and it's new. Like, I might do it for like Snivy. I might do it for Snivy and the other two starters, Tepig and Oshawott. Like, I might do it then.
When we get back to those after our temporary break from the stars right now.
What was that?
Oh, when we get back to doing stars again, because we haven't had a good star community day since when?
Yeah, they usually.
January?
Yeah, they usually. I think it was either January or February when it was Piplup. That's usually how it goes. Later in the year, we start getting those starters, and then it's usually every other month or every 2 months we get one of the new starters. So that means What are we up to? Gen 5 now? That means Gen 6. If it stays in line, Gen 6 should come out somewhere around October or November.
Makes
And then
sense.
Yep, and then we'll start getting the community days for the Gen 5 starters, the Unova starters.
Yeah, I can see
in
that.
the fall. So, I mean, that's the way it typically goes. Eventually they'll start stretching this stuff out even more. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. But if they stay true to the way it's been for the last couple years, I imagine we'll start getting those starter community days soon. We are getting super off track. What were we talking about? I don't even remember.
You asked us about Pokemon Go.
Yeah, that thing.
Dragon
Enigma Week.
Oh,
Hey,
we're on that now.
the hell
Oh
with
yeah,
the
because we did
Deoxys. I'm
community
so
day.
tired of these goddamn remote raids not working. Like, all I need to do is get like one more of my friends a Deoxys, and I just cannot get these goddamn remote raid passes to work for her to save my life.
I wonder what's going on with that, because I know remote raids work well in the Go group that I in. Like, I know when we did with Quaza this past Wednesday, like, we had tons of people wanting to do it, and they just remote raid in. And I don't think I had a single problem with remote raids. I was driving around in my car, but
It's real hit and miss. Like, she kept getting group error codes, and it's so hard to coordinate with a bunch of people that aren't, like, if you're the only one at the physical place and you've invited 5 people and the other 4 people are in there, there's not enough time. There's usually not enough time to tell, all right, everybody, we need to back out so that we can resend the invite. It's usually too late. That if they just get rid of the timer, like, just make a ready up thing to where you can say, or make a lobby leader. If you're there physically, you're the lobby leader, and you press the button when it's time to go. Like, stop tying us to the goddamn timeout.
Yeah, I mean, the lobby leader sounds like the best solution, because at least you know who to blame. Because I could see why they don't want to do like a click if you're ready type thing, because you could easily, like, let's say you don't like somebody in the group and you're just like, oh, we're going to like hurry up, press like ready, and then that John, we don't like John, so we're going to just not let him raid with us. And we're just going to like keep on doing that until he gets a message like, no, don't stop raiding with us.
Well, I don't know why John's such a dick in the first place, though, honestly. No, like, yeah, maybe if you have a majority vote, like, just go ahead and start. Or do both. Like, have a timer, like, but make the timer longer. But with the remote passes, that's the hard part, is because you have to get in the lobby, and if you're like me and you have a lot of friends, it is really hard to click on people, because if you just barely touch the friends list, it flies around like crazy. It is misery to try and click on everybody, and then you got to remember everybody's damn usernames, because for whatever reason they can't go by their real names. And
okay, I have two solutions. You can put in nicknames. And
I do that. I swear I do that. And
Second, I think how they should have it set up is when you go to a raid, you should be able to create like your own group, and then when you invite people to that group, you can say, okay, everybody's here, go. Like, there should be a remote raid group option. You get what I'm saying? So when you show up, like, say you showed up and then you're like, okay, we're doing a remote raid, and then it gives you more time to add everybody.
How about all the physical people that are at the raid physically are responsible for the people they remote raid, and the raid does not start until the inviter readies up. Therefore, you have John's not going to get left out because the person who invited him is going to wait for him to show up.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I think I kind of want to think like remote raiding was kind of, I don't want to say it was a rushed development, but I think COVID kind of pushed them to like, well, we need to do some sort of raiding type thing. How can we implement with the structure we have now? Like, I don't want to say it's kind of hard to decide like if remote raiding was always planned, or was it just a last minute thing that they decided to do because of the current situation?
Yeah, that's a good question, but regardless of the answer of it, they are printing money with it for sure.
Yeah,
like they just, ooh.
Like if they were able to donate $10 million to different Black Lives Matter foundations, then yeah, they made tons of money.
They sure did. And I'm really glad that they did that too, for the record. Like, we didn't talk about that on the show, but it's pretty awesome that they did that.
I didn't hear about that. They donated $10 million.
Yeah, they were
That's
donating half of what they made from GoFest or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with a minimum of $5 million, and they made so much money that they decided to donate $10 million. So
good.
Yeah.
Well, now I feel, even though I didn't get any fucking 2 shinies the whole time, my $15 went somewhere good. So
yeah,
good.
for sure. So like Niantic's not full of monsters totally. Just, the RNG gods are the ones you should curse and shake your fist at.
If you don't believe in them.
Yeah.
Just believe in bad luck, because that I believe in. I believe in bad luck. If I get a shiny, the who. If I don't, oh well, I tried.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got a shiny today. I got a shiny Mareep. Woohoo!
See?
Yeah.
See, he got lucky. I didn't, because I didn't get a shiny. Neither did you, Hannah. So we good.
I have no luck.
I got that shiny, sweet, shiny chocolate starfish. Shout out to DeFi. Yeah, so, like, if we don't got anything else, like, I guess we can keep going. Deoxys sucks. We got to roll a random Pokemon to talk about. I do think so, because that's how this show works.
All right, do it.
Shoot.
Do the thing.
All right. Okay. Number 188. Any takers? Any guesses?
Gibble.
Sure.
No. It's a Johto Pokemon, so I want to say Ampharos?
Skiploom.
Okay, never mind. I knew it was one of those early Johto Pokemon.
I really missed a good opportunity to go, it's Skiploom! But I totally dropped the ball on that. Skiploom is a grass and flying Pokemon introduced in Generation 2. It evolves from Hoppip starting at level 18 and evolves into Jumpluff starting at level 27.
It is known as the cottonweed Pokemon. Did you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and, if you get caught with too much of it, you'll go to jail for intent to distribute.
I mean, why else do we have it? It's cotton weed, right?
Yep.
Emphasis on the weed.
Yep. That was my joke, and Hannah didn't laugh and cut me deep.
I was trying to think of something good to go with it, but, like, it just...
Oh, man, it wasn't mine. I was just holding it for a friend.
There you go.
Skiploom is a plant Pokemon that has round green body with stubby arms, feet, and tail. It has large, flat ears on the sides of its head and oval, red eyes with no pupils, like Satan. On top of its head is a yellow bloom with a white center.
A daisy.
Skiploom spreads its petals to absorb as much sunlight as possible. The bloom on its head opens and closes as the temperature fluctuates, and its flower blossoms when the temperature rises above 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Because of this, it is sometimes used as a thermometer. It floats in the air to try to get closer to the sun, but closes its flower and immediately hides under the shade of a tree when it rains. It lives in temperate grasslands. The bloom on its head can turn clockwise. Its normal color and shiny color is reversed to its pre-evolution Hoppip. There's a lot more about Skiploom than what you might think. Skiploom is the last Pokemon to be mentioned in the Poke Rap in Gold and Silver. Skiploom, its pre-evolution and its evolution were given their English names by someone named Nob Agasawara. His name is Nob. Skiploom appears to be based on a bulb and a flower, specifically a dandelion, and its name is a combination of skip and bloom, and it also may be derived from loom, which is an instrument used in weaving. And its Japanese name is Popoko. Popoko. And I put that in there just because I thought it sounded funny.
What did you say?
Popoko. Popoko?
That sounds like something you should keep to yourself.
Oh, yeah, I'm riddled with the Popoko today.
It is pink. I didn't know it was Hobbit pink.
Yeah, it's nice. It's not a bad shiny.
No, it's not. That's a pretty solid one. I always thought those ears were like wings when I was a kid, because it's part flying type. So I thought, oh, it flies with its wings on the side.
That's what I thought too. Like, well, when I first saw it, looks like its ears probably flap and like Dumbo.
Yeah, like Dumbo.
I was gonna say Dumbo too.
I think in the anime it shows that the pedal spins like a helicopter and it flies like that. So
yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah, and just like its pre-evolution Hoppip spins like a helicopter. It is a round pink Pokemon with long green leaves growing on the top of its head. We've all seen it. It's everywhere. It's the thing of nightmares. Like, if I just had some weed killer, I would spray it to make it go away.
It is a weed, when you think about it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a dandelion, right? Where like this is supposed to be the other part of it before it becomes all like. I like to grind mine into like candies and then put them into brownies and eat them and then eat like a whole bag of fucking Doritos, man. Sounds perfect right now. I mean, I mostly know Skiploom from the TCG. I play the TCG on the side for mostly for fun, I guess. I don't do tournaments. I mean, I won the tournaments. I don't play them. But I know in the TCG, like the current card, it does like some sort of weird effect. Are you guys familiar with trading card games at all, Bret or Hannah?
No, my brother had all the cards. I don't know where they're at now, but
I have a Detective Pikachu card from the movie.
Okay. I wonder if I could send you the art for this card. I don't know how to do that on Skype.
I think you can do a share screen. It's the two little screening icons. Okay.
All right. So this is the current card in the game. Here we go. Let me just do that. All right. So yeah, I'm not sure you can see Skiploom, but like it's like you see the Skiploom like flying into a portal, and then the jump bluff is like in the background.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It kind of creeps me out because like the ability is called Flora Path to the Sky, and what happens is like the Skiploom removes itself and goes to the lost zone, which means you can't touch it at all. Like it's gone for the rest of the game, and then it summons a jump bluff onto the bench, and that's attacking, and then you use that. It allows you to skip evolving it and waiting a turn, and you just like summon it right on the field without doing any of the regular stuff. But I just find its face looking weird, and as it's like, I'm gonna die now, bye.
Yeah.
It literally does that. It says, I'm gonna die now, bye. There.
I am one with death. Skip to his doom. It's Skiploom. Oh, but let's go back to Hoppip real quick. Hoppip's body is very light and is easily lifted off the ground. It can sense approaching strong winds. In order to avoid being blown away, it clusters and links leaves with other Hoppip or grips the ground firmly with its feet. However, it enjoys gentle breezes. They live in temperate grasslands, although some drift through fields, mountains, and even urban environments. They appear to be based on a bulb or a root. I hate dandelions. Dandelions are like the glory hole flowers. What does that mean? Tell me I'm wrong. Hoppip is like the worst parts of a weed. It's just of like a bag of weed that you buy from your dealer who's mad at you. It's just like stems and shit.
You need to get a new dealer then.
I do not smoke. I get drug tested at work frequently, and I've never failed. So do not smoke. Number 189, Jumpluff. It is the corpse of a dead Skiploom. Jumpluff is a round blue Pokemon with red beady eyes and small round feet and a tail. 3 cotton puffs, almost as large as the body itself, extend off of it, 1 on each arm and 1 on top of its head. These puffs produce cotton spores, and it can use to float in the air. First off, can I just say, dandelions don't make cotton. So it's just a dandelion thing. Make a wish and blow the Jumpluff away. Jumpluffs drift on seasonal winds and can use its spores to masterfully maneuver itself around the globe. It will spread spores as it floats around to create offspring. Sounds like a fucking disease.
I don't get how it flies.
It's just very light, I guess. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
It gets blown frequently.
Hannah. But no one blows more than you, Hannah.
Oh, that joke kind of backfired on me, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
I meant it as like a badge of honor kind of thing. At 6.6 pounds, Jumpluff is the lightest Pokemon that has undergone 2 evolutions. In Pokemon Colosseum, the shadows of Jumpluff spores are square. In addition, the spores are always facing the same way relative to the camera, and as such, the player is only able to see one of them. This was fixed in Pokemon XD. Jumpluff appears to be based on the final stage of the lifespan of a dandelion. Its corpse. 2 hands closely resemble pom-poms, and its movements in the console games, such as Pokemon Stadium 2 and Pokemon Colosseum, also bring to mind a cheerleader. It is a pest. You need weed killer. And that's all I got for that family, for the Skiploom family of pesky weed Pokemon. Complete with weed jokes, and etc.
And dick jokes. Who would have ever thought? Look,
from us, A+ content. Look, we got to sing a song about it, though.
Fuck.
Hannah?
I hate my life. Why do I have to go first?
I don't know. You don't have to go first. We can collaborate on a song and sing it together.
Okay.
You always think I'm singling you out.
To my darling. Skip to my darling. You could do to that.
Like, I still like skip to my doom.
I don't even remember. How does that... Is that the only verse we know?
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Ring around the Rosalia... Pocket full of, I don't know. Nope, I'll save that for Rosalia, and I'll figure it out then.
I need lyrics. Come on, Google. Help me out.
Hannah, do you want to just do guitar noises, and me and Mikey will scream, skip, skip, skip to my doom?
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, Hannah.
Okay.
You went straight.
All right.
It sounded like you were like slapping a cat.
The poor cat. Come on.
Oh man, you went straight into the solo material. Like you didn't. You know what? Fuck it. We're good. Y'all get the idea. Oh man.
Okay, skip to my Lou, as in a guy named Lou. Lou. Not Loom.
Lou is one of those names that should have like a pin above it on a specific government map. Like I don't trust anybody named Lou, nor do I trust whatever it is they have on their computer. I don't want to.
Why are we following him?
Yeah, follow Lou, kids. You'll never be seen again. Do you want a balloon? Skip to my Lou's. Got one for you. Skip Lou is the Pennywise of the Pokemon universe. No, that's Mr. Mime. Never mind. Look.
Come over to my van. Is this the guy with a big old black van that is one down and...
Hannah, do you like popsicles?
Yes, I do.
Whoa. We'll continue this conversation off the air. Look, guys, we're going to take a break real quick, and we will be right back. But I'm bummed. Now, like, I had drank a lot of whiskey and beer, and now I got water. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the show. I am your totally sober host, Bret, with Hannah and Mikey from Pokemon Crossroads. It's us. It's we. It's me. It's you. It's all of us as one big happy family. We escaped the basement dungeon of Skiploom, and ran off with all his popsicles, and here we are at this show. It's
They got
one
kind
that
of
we
bad for a minute. They got pretty bad in that basement for a minute, though. I
It
guess.
got dark.
It
It got
did.
real dark. Hard to
Yep.
get away. I'll have nightmares for the rest of my life.
Not what Derby's for.
Screams will haunt me till the day I die. This is a segment called Pokemon Draft. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. It's Pokemon Draft on After Dark Drive. This is a segment where we come up with a ridiculous premise and then we take picks on who we think will do best at that and explain why. If someone gets your pick, then too bad, so sad, Monfrere. That's just the way it goes. So the order is going to be Mikey, Hannah, and myself. And instead of doing 5, we're going to do 3 since there's 3 of us now. So top 3 Pokemon. And Hannah, you're the one who came up with this one. So why don't you tell us what it is?
Yay, because I didn't prepare any alternates.
Oh, gosh.
So, okay. First things
Professionalism.
first. I know, right? And I basically wrote this. I lied. I didn't get it done before 5. Sorry. Okay, so first ones first. We gotta have something to carry our stuff.
What is the premise? Like, what are we drafting?
Crap.
That's what I was setting you up to
Okay.
explain.
I wish
So, go ahead.
I knew to carry stuff. I wish I knew to carry my stuff part first before I pick my Pokemon, because now I got to rethink some of them. But okay, I good.
Yeah.
So we are picking 3 Pokemon that we are gonna take with us. We are taking the ring back to Mordor.
The one ring to rule them all.
2 rules.
I feel
No-
like this
2
would have
rules.
been okay.
Hush. No flying Pokemon. Even though they had the eagles at the end and they should have just fucking used them. 2, no Legis or legendaries. Because they're basically, as Bret says, gods.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I was gonna pick Heatran, and I'm like, that's just not fair. Like, honestly, he's a fucking volcanic Pokemon. So, legendary. I mean, like, if you could easily pick Palkia and alter space time with Dialga. So, yeah, no legendaries. That's just not fun.
Do middle course count? Like Koopa and Mew, those guys?
Yeah, mythicals, yeah. I would say no. Also, they're just too strong. I told you
Koopa. Yeah, that's
it is
true. I could just pick Hoopa and then just say, then I could just have Hoopa make me a portal to just get to the top. Like, that'd be super easy.
Hoopa would steal the ring from you, though.
Yeah,
that's what Hoopa would do. Yeah. Hoopa would make Sauron his bitch, too.
Yeah, but, I mean, it accomplished it, right? I mean, it got done.
Yeah, it got done. I mean, but then you gotta worry. Then Hoopa is basically the Dark Lord of Pokemon, if you ask me.
The big scary one? Yeah, he is.
No, both of them. Look at this evil smile on the little one.
It looks just like you, Brad.
Ow. My feelings. All right.
Okay.
The first pick is in for the Poke Draft for taking the One Ring back to Mordor for its destruction. Mikey, with the first pick, what's your selection?
All right, so I'll admit, first thing first, I've only seen the new movies, or is it 2 movies? I don't remember how many movies. I only seen those, so this is perfectly based off of that.
This is Lord of the Rings. Oh wait,
okay.
Are you talking about Pokemon movies?
No, not Pokemon. I'm talking about the was it The Hobbit? I'm talking about the Hobbit movie. So that's my only context for this. So I want to pick Dragonpult as my first one. That new one from Galar with the 2 babies on his head.
Yeah.
Or was it 4 babies?
Yeah, he's a ghost dragon.
Because I think I'm gonna use him more. Yeah, ghost dragon, and we could use the babies as scouts. So if there's something bad up ahead, then the babies die first, and if they don't die, then we know it's safe. Or we could just get. I mean, that's worst case scenario, right? But they're technically already dead, so it's fine.
Damn, Mikey, that shit got dark. I hadn't even considered just picking someone that was dead already, but it totally works, right? Like, you could pick a ghost Pokemon, and like, if they die, they die. They're already dead. What more is it going to hurt them?
Yeah.
You know what? I dig it. All right. With the second pick in the Pokedraft for taking the One Ring back to Mordor, Hannah has the selection. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm taking Lyron with me.
Okay.
Because he can carry stuff. He's big and bulky, and then when we get tired, we could ride him.
But wouldn't he melt in a volcanic setting?
We're not. This is a long traveling
way
to take the ring back. We're not in Mordor yet.
But when you get to the volcano, he'll die.
Why would he die?
Because he's steel type. Steel is weak to fire.
He doesn't have to go inside.
But that's the whole point.
He got a sturdy ability, so he won't melt so fast, right? He's sturdy.
And he's rock.
Look. Okay. All right. Look. That's fine. It's fine because neither of y'all took my number one.
It's so good. It's so good.
With the number 3 pick in the Pokedraft for taking the One Ring back to Mordor, I select, my name is Bret, Magikarp. Magikarp runs at a temperature that's like greater than that of the sun. So he essentially is a living, moving, walking around Mordor times 10,000. I could literally feed him the One Ring and it would be destroyed. Mission accomplished. Thank you.
What's he called?
Magikarp. If you broke his little tiny shell, it would create a bomb effect that would destroy a quarter of the planet. Possibly more. Because if you can imagine a heat explosion at the temperature of the sun on the Earth, it would be bad.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, the Pokedex says he's as hot as the sun, so I'm not sure you want to be anywhere near him for too long.
Exactly. Feed him the One Ring, and even if the One Ring is magically enchanted to not be destroyed, other than the fires of Mordor, you tell me the person that's going to be able to get close enough to Magikarp to retrieve the ring. The ring is safe.
God, so you picked Magmar as well, too, didn't you?
No, I absolutely did not.
You totally did.
No, I did not. You'll see.
My answers are fun, and you're just like cheating
my answer
the whole
not,
system.
How is my answer not fun? How is my... All right.
It's Mikey's turn.
We're not married. Mikey, pick number 4.
Man, speaking of cheating, I think I may be cheating with my next one, but I pick Gardevoir in order to teleport places. Okay.
All right.
So my plan...
The Hoopa effect.
So hear me out. Yeah, the Hoopa effect, kind of. Yeah, because hear me out. We're going to use the Dreepies we're going to use the Dreepies on Dragonport and then we're going to have the Dreepies come back. Gardevoir can read their mind and say, oh, what's up ahead? Okay, fine. Teleport to wherever the Dreepies are thinking about, and we just straight ahead. We just skip all the bad things. The same bad happens, and we just teleport away from danger. It works out. And eventually, we're going to keep on doing a little hopscotch teleport up the mountain, and be good.
I love it. Fantastic. Hannah?
Too. And she looks like an elf. What? Yeah. I don't get the music?
I mean, no,
I wasn't doing that.
Oh.
I was seeing what you were saying about his pick, and you said it. And then you said, what? I don't get the music?
Yeah, because she's like an elf fairy thing.
Yeah.
So
she's played by Mick Jagger's daughter, who's super hot. Duh. I'm probably getting that reference wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you didn't say name at teleporting, so I thought...
Steven Tyler.
Yeah, Hannah, you said name at teleporting, so I decided that the teleporting be fair game for me.
It's Liv Tyler. Why the fuck did I think it was Mick Jagger? What is wrong with me? God, I deserve to be, like, beaten for that. Hannah, pick number 5 is in. What you got?
Trevenant?
What? I mean, okay, I understand
Okay.
why.
Yeah, because
The tree?
we're gonna run into
Okay.
Treebeard, and he's got to be able to know that we're. Are you laughing because I know a lot about Lord of the Rings, or because
I'm just laughing because you're literally you systematically picked like party members that make the most flavorful sense to make it as much like the movie as possible, and I can't help that the reason why I picked my guys is like to accomplish the task of dropping the ring into the volcano.
Dude.
Oh my gosh, you did pick Magmar. Or
You
pick
did,
Magmar,
I
didn't
did
you?
not pick Magmar.
you did too.
No, I didn't.
But anyway, yeah, because we need to talk to Treebeard and the tree folk.
I love it. And I did not pick Magmar. I thought about it, but I didn't.
Oh, you
You picked
changed
Magby,
it.
didn't you?
You changed it.
With the number 6, that shook me up, pick in the Pokemon draft, I select Hatterene. Hatterene.
Oh my
Because
God.
Well, basically she's the closest thing to Gandalf the Wizard. The end. She can teleport. What do you want from me? She's got a nice wizard's hat.
I dig
So
it.
clearly you guys know about Lord of the Rings because you guys picked things that were that fit with the whole theme. So that's good. Because I picked mine based on like who could get the job done.
Yeah, that's what I thought I did, and then that second pick became Hatterene. Not Magmar.
Okay.
Number 7 is coming to Mikey here. This is your last and final pick of the draft tournament.
All right. So this is going to be more like Hannah's first pick with Aggron. I'm going to go with Metagross. Because with Metagross, it's supposed to be like a supercomputer. So I think that we need somebody smart on this journey that could probably think of it ends out to get away from things or help us plan out a route. And also, since Hannah mentioned something about carrying around things, and Metagross could like carry things on his back. Like I think,
Still
I
think he's
think
gonna
in Pokemon-
melt in the volcano. Ooh.
You see, we're going to teleport our way up the mountain, okay? We're just going to be better for long enough to drop the ring, and then we're going to teleport out. That's our plan.
I actually thought about Metagross because of the same things you're saying, Mikey. Is because he can carry things. He's definitely he has the 4 big legs, so he can get over rock and everything. But you guys are just teleporting there, so you don't even have to travel that far.
Well, yeah, we want to survive the journey.
I mean, if we need to take a break, then we could we're going to take a break from teleporting and give Gardevoir a chance to recharge its batteries. Then we can take Metagross for a bit, and it could float as well. I think it could lift its legs up and float and levitate above the ground, so too hard. And since it's a computer, it can stay awake most of the night to make sure that we don't die from people trying to steal the ring from us. So there's that.
I like it.
Metagross is in the party. Hannah, with your final pick for the Pokemon draft for delivering the One Ring to Mordor.
Dude, you're totally gonna fucking laugh at me.
Oh my god, if it's who I want it to be, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
If you
say Magmar. Say fucking Magmar.
It's not.
Say the other one that I want it to be that I'm about to pick.
It's Rotom.
Oh, okay, that's not who I was gonna say.
Because he can turn into a microwave, he can turn into a fridge, and if we it depends on where we're at or what we find. You don't know, somebody could have dumped a microwave on the side of the road. And then or a lawnmower.
All right, yeah, some like fucking Sauron left his damn lawnmower out on the lawn because he's West Virginia trash.
Exactly.
Hear me out. You carrying things on this trip, right, Hannah?
I'm carrying things, yes.
So you can just carry a microwave and some other appliances with you, right?
Yeah, throw it on top of Metagross's back.
Where am I going to get the power.
You wrote them. You
Does-
wrote them
yeah.
with power.
Does Metagross have a plug? I can just plug into him.
No,
Yeah, but I think that's a sex crime if you use it.
possibly. But you wrote them with power, right? I mean, it's
Yeah, he's
electricity,
electric.
isn't it?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Okay. So I stand by my choices.
So it's a utility pick for you. Like,
Yes.
hey, like our clothes are dirty from fighting all those orcs. Like, let's wash our clothes in the Rotom washing machine.
Yes. Exactly.
Sure.
Okay.
With the final pick, I promise it's not Magmar. But with the final pick, it's going to be the Pokemon who is literally a ring and whose job it is to carry shit like that around. The worst Pokemon ever invented, drawn, conceptualized, ever existed, and had your time wasted in a video game. It's Klefki.
Excuse me. Love Klefki, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the only person on the planet, Mikey. Klefki is a nightmare beast from the hellish realms of the underworld. It's a thing that doesn't need to be, but it could hold the literal One Ring and prevent you from going mad or stop you from being tempted to put it on.
Exactly. It does a good job. It does. It protects those damn keys and makes sure that nobody grabs them.
And you know what? I found the only reason that Klefki would be good in anything. So we did it.
Yay! We made it.
Kind of upset everybody said that Klefki, but okay, fine.
I think he's cute.
Uh,
Brett's just a hater.
Yes,
so our Lord of the
I got
Rings
it.
party.
I got it obsessed with it.
Our Lord of the Rings party consists of Dragapult, Laron, Maccargo, Gardevoir, Trevenant, Hatterene, Metagross, Rotom, and Klefki.
Nobody can fucking stop us. That
Yeah.
ring is destroyed.
Yeah, and my alternates, in case y'all picked some of the ones that I had picked out, was Alolan
Magmar.
Dugtrio. Nope. Alolan Dugtrio was my original number 3 because it's the one that looks most like a party of like dwarves, and they can dig. But I called an audible for Klefki. But I also had Torkoal, Abra, Ariados, and Onyx in there.
I had
Yeah,
none.
I think I just picked. I think my only backups was teleporters. So Beamem and a few other. I think Alakazam as well, in case somebody took Gardevoir. Like, oh, we're just gonna teleport up there.
The
Screw this
one
mess.
thing that's gonna get us killed though is when we get to oh shoot, help me. What's her name?
Who, Mick Jagger's daughter?
No. God no. Spider Lady.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is
I
it
don't know her name.
Shelob. I just remembered. Shelob. Shelob is going to give us problems, and that's why I had like Ariados as an alternate to kind of like talk some sense into the Spider God Queen to let us by. Maybe.
Can we?
I don't know. Long shot.
I mean, I don't know the context, but can we just use Mikado to spread out the forest, so whoever place she lives in?
We could
if
just
worse
use
comes to worse.
we could just use Maccargo to go nuclear and just kill everybody. Why not?
Yeah,
I got nothing left to live for.
That's a last resort. We could just use Mikado as a last resort, and then, as I mentioned before, we could just teleport our way out. Just blow up the place, and I give it that.
Yeah, one way or another, we're gonna get that ring. That what?
Bret likes spiders. We could just sacrifice him.
Sure, why not? Shelob's hot. Have you seen her human form? Holy smokes, folks! We did it. We seduced our spider queens all the way to Mordor. We talked about Skiploom, Community Day, fucking raid stuff, and Dragon Weeks and Enigma Weeks. We did a lot. This is a long one. So, first off, thank you very much, Mikey, for being here today. Check out his website at PokemonCrossroads.com. It's a happening place that's full of awesome people and awesome articles and things to check out. So check that website out. Mikey.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Do you
Thank
have any
you.
parting words for us?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on the show. I mean, if you like our articles and you want to follow us on my Twitter, then my Twitter account is open for everybody. PKMN Crossroads. It's where you can find us and get up to date on articles that are going up. And
That's
that
awesome.
is where I'm going to, also promote this podcast when it comes out. When it comes out on I don't know, Wednesday. Or, you Tuesday. You a Tuesday podcast. Or if that's when that late night slice of pie in the refrigerator.
Yeah, that, you know what? That's a perfect way to describe us. You've gotten your quality content on Monday, like Lured Up and Pokemon Go Radio. Well, on Tuesday, we're like that big old piece of pie sitting in your refrigerator waiting for you when you just want a tiny bit more of subpar content. Oh, Hannah, do you have anything to say before we sign off here?
Wear your mask. Be a good human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't wear the ring. Check out our other show, Let's Die, Comedy Survival Comedy Evolved. It's a thing that exists, that still exists for some reason. Yeah, we'll see you next time on this show, Pokemon After Dark Ride. Do that thing that I always say to do that no one ever does. Leave us a rating and review on wherever you listen to the show. And Hannah,
After you check your dig sites,
Darkrai will come and massage your pigs right. Yep.
Okay.
all right.
Sure. Yep.
That works.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going to
Bye,
jail.
guys.